Big loss for ß⁰. They thought of using cows as shield as they attack a town in Yobe. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. Nigerian Special Forces troops thwarted an ß⁰ attempt to attack Buniyadi town, Gujba local government area of Yobe State late Sunday afternoon. The insurgents figured out an ingenious idea to use cows as their shield to gain access without being noticed, and must have been shocked when their ingenious strategy was unraveled by Special Forces troops who quickly engaged them in a gun battle. Well. I am not saying this so some people, even this my laughter will mean, I'm not saying that the military, they're not trying. But you see this issue of coming out to spell out whatever they do. How am I going to put it? The little wins. Yes. It means maybe they're trying to encourage themselves. But me, I feel at the end of the day, what Nigerians want as results. And that result is, let the Northerners come and start shouting. The way they are shouting insecurity now, that the North is bleeding. They should, the North has stopped bleeding. The North has stopped bleeding. No. We can now go out. We can now sleep with our 2 eyes closed. We can now go to our various farms. We can go to our area of business. And our children can now go back to school. It is the result that we Nigerians are after. Not even in the small win. You have win a battle does not mean you have win the war. So we are looking forward to winning the war completely without any casualties. That is what we Nigerians want. Let's listen to the news in detail. Vastly outnumbered, the troops held the advancing insurgents approaching Buniyadi to a standstill until the rear of an approaching aircraft saw the insurgents jump down from the gun trucks and attempt to flee on foot. At the same time, another advancing party of insurgents figured out they could cross over a stream with a commercial 444 Toyota gun truck. Disappointed, they abandoned the trucks and advanced towards Buniyadi on foot, hoping to link up with comrades they had no idea had been wiped out. According to an eyewitness, among dozens of them who crossed the stream, only 3 returned alive. Faced with superior firepower, the insurgents attempted to flee but never made it far. As a Nigerian, you might not have heard this cow shield tactics before. It is very popular among tourists in North Africa, where they had cattle to the places they want to launch attacks and the people being deceived by them, after which they will launch a quick attack on their targets. ß⁰, having international backing, may have learned how to use these tactics from their counterparts in other countries. Nobody would believe they would have the audacity to attack Buniyadi town using these tactics. Had it not been that it was a military base, it would have been a disaster. ß⁰ terrorists are good at attacking soft targets such as markets and houses. But recently, they are not getting the value and attention they needed, so they want to make it big by attacking the military. Like I said before, you win a battle or you won a battle does not mean you have won the war. The war is, as in, the war we are saying. In a fight now, you're going to see these people and these people. That is how it is lined up. 10, 100, the Nigerian army, they have a long way to go. So yes, it is good to celebrate their small wins, but let them have in mind that the end goal is that these people are completely quashed. We don't want them completely surrendered. That surrender, the thing, you get as they do for a year. They sound well. If you hear they surrendered, that means there is something that is happening underneath. Believe me. Believe it or not. These people have their plans. They are not as daft as people think they are. They are not dumb at all. They surrender. They say when you fight to run, you run and you fight another day. That is what these people do. So coming out to say, because we have won this one, that means it is done. No, the Nigerian army has a long way to go. People are dying on a daily basis. They have it is actually in their hands to make sure that these people who are dying, they no longer die. Rather, they die naturally. You cannot say death is not inevitable. But the thing is, at least let the death be natural. Let it not be that somebody cut somebody else's life short because there was no security on ground to help the situation. I was there. There was wild jubilation. Buniyadi over success of our gallant soldier. God bless the Nigerian army. Amen. Okay. I want to ask, what do they want to achieve by carrying arms with the aim of killing human beings, especially killing innocent people? I also want to know who is sponsoring them and for what game. This is a question I would have and I would want to have an answer to as well. I keep asking myself, is it that these people, like, you know now, so people when they smoke, they are high, as in they are in high spirits. Maybe it boosts the way they see themselves. Maybe it is the way this killing is. These people, whenever they kill people, they have this unending joy. They are feeling in high spirits, which I do not know. I do not know, sincerely. I don't know the feeling. I don't understand it because, of course, I'm not one of them. But I keep asking myself then, the sponsors of these people, whoever the sponsors are, what is it that they gain? Maybe, I've told myself, maybe they gain money because these bandits, they go as far as kidnapping people, collecting money, hundreds of millions. You hear 100 million, 200 million, 500 million, 800 million, you know, those kind of things. Maybe that is what they gain. Maybe these people are using them to make money. They will collect. I've said it before, because these people have seen that, you know, the business is fruitful. When these people started kidnapping and people started giving them money, I said it. These people will not stop. Why? They will say this business is paying me. I ventured into a business and it was risky. And at the end of the day, I made money from the business. What do you think will happen? It will be a spore. It will create a vacuum in me that since this business is giving me money, every time I venture into it, I kidnap people today, I request for 100 million, they give me 100 million. You think I'm going to demand for 100 million next time? Of course, I'll demand for 200 million. And it keeps increasing like that. Without even having, these people you are even, I've said it before, poor man that is stealing from another poor man. What do you expect? Yes, people will say, oh, people that they kidnap, sometimes they're not. Those ones that do not have the money to pay, what is their fate? That is why this issue of insecurity is one that we are not even supposed to joke with at all. We are meant to get to the root of this matter. Make sure that the knot is no longer bleeding. That the northerners come. The results we want to hear is the northerners come today and they say, oh, we can now go to our various farms. We can go to our various places of business. The marketplace is now free. We now sleep with our two eyes closed. We now sleep, and when we wake up, we stretch and we yawn because we know that we are no longer going to be attacked. That is going to be the best news of the century, sincerely. When these northerners start sharing this news with us, you know, the southerners, we are going to say, okay, the Boko Haram people, they have really been defeated. And we don't want to hear that these people surrendered, though. That thing is not good. We don't even want to hear it at all. We don't want it because it is actually a strategy of these people. I do not know why the Nigerian military have not found that this is actually a strategy to get to them, know their tactics, and then come back to fight another day. Okay. On this note, we have come to the end of it. To say thank you for tuning in to listen. And until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.